This is the 18 WJTS News. In tonight's news, fatal crash claims 4 lives in Daviess County. Ireland Elementary names new principal. Pike County man arrested. Kurt Guxell will be in with sports, and WJTS Inform continues. All this and more coming up next on 18 WJTS News. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jenna Schaffer with the WJTS News. The names of those involved in the fatal accident yesterday in Daviess County have been released. Matthew Grimes was traveling southbound driving a 2013 Chrysler 200. Passengers in his vehicle were 24-year-old Jessica Crone, 5-year-old Madeline Grimes, and Isabella Fingston. 41-year-old Rodney Page was traveling westbound driving a 2018 Ford F-150 with no passengers. For an unknown reason, Mr. Grimes failed to yield the right-of-way at the intersection and pulled into the path of the Ford F-150. The deceased are 26-year-old Matthew Grimes of Evansville, 24-year-old Jessica Crone of Evansville, Matthew's 5-year-old daughter, Madeline Grimes from North Charleston, South Carolina, and 7-year-old Isabella Fingston of Boonville. Rodney Page of Plainville was transported to the Daviess County Hospital with a head injury. At this time, police believe alcohol or drugs were not a factor into the crash. However, toxicology reports are still pending. The Daviess County Sheriff's Office is investigating the accident. Ireland Elementary School has a new principal. Shannon Bauer was named as the new principal at a special board meeting this morning. Bauer says it's quite an honor.
Oh, I am very, very excited. Heartfelt right now that I'm going to be the new principal at Ireland. I'm ready to make an impact on our staff and students and have a great school year.
For Bauer, her interest in the education field all started with one special elementary school teacher.
My 3rd grade teacher, Mrs. Morgan. She was amazing. So she was the one that I remember coming home and saying, I want to be just like her. And I went then, I knew right away I was going to be a teacher and went straight into college to be a teacher and loved it and never looked back. And I love where I'm at right now.
Bauer started her career as a high-ability teacher for kindergarten through 5th grade at 5th Street and 10th Street schools before getting hired as a 2nd grade teacher at Ireland. After 1 year, she moved to 4th grade and taught for 5 years before moving to 3rd grade for 10 years. Bauer also has had multiple leadership roles. The new principal follows the footsteps of former principal Ray Mailing, who retired at the beginning of this month. Bauer says she sees him as a role model.
That was hard. Mr. Mailing is a rock at Ireland, and he has done amazing things. He was a great leader. Big shoes to fill, and I don't know if they can be filled because he did such a great job. He was always dedicated to his job. He put his job first. His organization, he knew every kid's name in that school, and he could talk about any child. So it was hard to hear that he was going to retire. It hit because I've seen him as a true leader in our building, and I hope I can make him proud.
With this new leadership role, Principal Bauer says her goal is to inspire students.
I want to inspire students by having a fun school environment. I want those students to come into school and know that we are there to have fun with them, and we can have excitement in learning. And when you are excited about something, you're going to learn. So I hope the students see me in the gym in the morning and doing different activities with them, and just love coming to school. I can't wait to get those big hugs, just like I did as a classroom teacher.
Along with this goal, the new principal says she also wants to make sure the students feel like they are cared for, wants to make sure all their academic needs are fulfilled, as well as their social and emotional needs. A Pike County man is under arrest for traveling the wrong way on a one-way road. The Jasper Police Department stopped 36-year-old Jeremy Smith of Winslow and determined that he never had a driver's license. While searching his vehicle, police found a glass smoking device and other paraphernalia items were located. Police also found methamphetamine on Smith's person. Smith is booked into the Dubois County Security Center and faces the charges of operating a motor vehicle without ever receiving a license, possession of meth, and possession of paraphernalia. The St. Meinrad Archabbey Library Gallery is hosting an exhibit of icons and drawings by Brother Michael Morin, CP. One of Brother Michael's specialties is painting icons. He translates the ancient art form of the Eastern Christian churches into contemporary terms. Icons are very stylized, flat, and almost two-dimensional when compared to their Western cousins. Usually painted on wooden panels with gold leaf backgrounds and halos, icons are colorful. Icons are more concerned with embodying theological truths than mirroring the material world, and the figures depicted can appear stern or preoccupied. For library hours, call 812-357-6401 or 800-987-7311 or visit the Archabbey Library's website. The exhibit is free and open to the public. Those wishing to view the exhibit may want to arrive at least 30 minutes before closing time. Vincennes University is adopting a budget for the next 2 years. The Vincennes University Board of Trustees approved a $361.1 million budget yesterday's meeting. The university's budget includes a continued investment in the future of its students, facilities, faculty, staff, as well as includes tuition increase for the 2019-2020 and 2020-21 academic year. Tuition for a full-time Indiana resident will increase $172 in 2019-2020, bringing the total to $6,074. The cost in 2020-2021 will be $6,250 per year, which is $176 more than the previous year. Even with this increase, the university will continue offering the lowest total cost among residential colleges in the state, saving Hoosiers thousands of dollars. It's fireworks season, and Jasper Fire Chief Kenny Hoaxang wants to remind the public about the proper fireworks safety and proper use. Chief Hoaxang asked residents to be respectful and courteous of their neighbors by following the state's guidelines and clean up debris after using fireworks. The fire chief is also reminding citizens of the state laws. Fireworks can be used only on the user's property, on the property of someone who has consent to use on their property, or at a special discharge location. Fireworks can be set up from 9 a.m. to midnight on July 4th and 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. on any other day. More information can be found on the fireworks sheet on in.gov. People have the chance to run underground at Marengo Cave's annual 5K. Here's Zach Ruber with the story.
Crawford County Celebrates, along with 40-pound Sledgehammer Productions, will be hosting the 6th annual Marengo Underground 5K. You heard us right, underground. Runners will be able to go full speed ahead into Marengo Warehouse, a place that holds the world's largest supply of ready-to-eat meals. A warehouse with long hallways and cool temperatures, it's the perfect place for a 5K. This place is so huge, semi-trucks haul shipments in and out of the warehouse all day. We spoke with Crawford County Celebrates President Jerry Hanger to talk about what makes the 5K so special.
Well, I think it's all in the name. I think it's underground, and it's about 55 degrees, and it's, it's a pretty good long, there's a lot of room to run, and you're not confined. It's all lit, and it's paved, and again, in the middle of July, we're calling for this weekend to be 88, 90 degrees, and you're going to be running in here at 55 degrees. So temperature is a big factor.
The upcoming race is expected to have around 1,600 runners this weekend. The race will start at the Crawford County Middle School and finish in downtown Marengo. The school is located at 117 2nd Street in Marengo. On-site registration opens at 7 a.m. Eastern Time and closes at 8:15 Eastern Time. These lines can get quite long, so plan accordingly. The race for runners will start at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and the race for walkers will begin at 9:05 a.m. Eastern Time. All proceeds of the event fee is used to fund the upcoming Marengo Labor Day Weekend Festival.
When we started this, we were looking to try to raise money for a festival, music festival type deal. And so we got with the people from the warehouse and said, 5Ks were big and starting to get really big about 6-7 years ago. And we thought, well, we'll try to do a 5K and try to throw a little twist to it and make it underground. So the warehouse has been really accepting and willing to do whatever we want to do. And so we take all the money from the race towards our Labor Day festival, which this year we've got like Louisville Crashers coming in with the Georgia Thunderbolts and also Kentucky Headhunters.
Different awards will be given out after the race, including a male and female overall award, as well as top 3 male and female in each age group consisting of 0 to 14, 15 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, 40 to 49, 50 to 59, 60 to 69, and 70 and over. Festival food booths and entertainment will be at the finish line location for your enjoyment. Reporting from Marengo, I'm Zach Gruber.
Thanks, Zach. More information can be found on the Marengo Underground 5K Run Walk Facebook page. Stay tuned. Weather, sports, and inform are coming up next on 18 WJTS News.